could delay the cooler air coming, but we'll give you the details in a few minutes. Kate?
All right, thank you, Steve. Well, as the year comes to an end, a new report out by RE/MAX says that homes in Canada are selling for more than they did last year. Conrad Zurini is a RE/MAX broker in the Hamilton-Burlington market. He joins us live with some of the numbers. So, Conrad, thank you for joining us, and I just want to get right into it. So, how much more are Canadian homes selling for this year now?
Well, actually, they're in Hamilton, they're selling for 10% more. Across the country, they're around the 5% or so.
And so, in terms of numbers of the prices of homes, what's the average price for a home then, I say?
Well, in Hamilton, it's about $360,000.
Okay, and are we looking at the prices rising even more in the new year?
Yeah, I think we're going to probably see in Hamilton, especially around 4.5% to 5%, something around that line.
And what about the spillover effect for home prices outside of high-priced areas? So places like in the Hamilton, Burlington, even down into Grimsby and Niagara, what are we seeing there?
We're seeing a whole shift towards the whole Niagara Peninsula. As a matter of fact, St. Catharines is seeing a renaissance because people are looking for affordable homes. Brantford is another area that people are looking for more affordable homes and seeing that much more value.
And so, I mean, if you're going to be putting your house up for sale, then you're also expecting to be hopefully making more as well, right?
Well, you know, what's interesting, you mentioned the weather just previously. The weather's been a great factor in the last November. We had a record month, and we're going to see it all the way through to December. So anybody thinking of selling their home, it's a great time right now. There's less competition, and buyers are buying.
Okay, now if the federal government increases the minimum down payment for homes over $500,000, would this have much of an effect on first-time home buyers, do you think?
Absolutely. It'll probably take a severe percentage out of the market. There's no question.
I mean, in some places like Toronto, though, it's hard to even get a home for $500,000.
Well, and that's why we're seeing this huge renaissance to Hamilton and people coming here, because still in the east end of Hamilton, you can still buy a single detached for around $250,000.
What advice do you have then for home buyers or home sellers in this market into the new year?
Well, I would tell you to consult your realtor. There's definitely great pockets where there's some great opportunity. I think the east end of Hamilton is so undervalued. We're going to see the GO station going in there 2019, so that's going to really help boost activity there. I look for little pockets. I think there's all kinds of great stories in the East Mountain as well of Hamilton, where you're going to see some great appreciation. The upper end is doing very, very well. We're up about 50% in unit sales in the upper end, over $1 million, so people in the upper end. And the good news story is that people are seeing appreciation in their homes, and it's local people, local residents that are seeing the appreciation and moving up. So that's not the Toronto traffic we're seeing. The Toronto traffic we're seeing is first-time buyers, definitely.
Okay, and what about, say, in the Grimsby area? Because there seems to be a real boom in that area as well.
Yeah, Grimsby's done well. What's happened now is we need some new stock in Grimsby, because Grimsby the housing starts were kind of a little flat over the last year, and actually Grimsby, the percentage of sales, like units, was only up about 1%. So we need some new stock in Grimsby to see something happen there. But again, prices have gone quite high. And before, people used to leapfrog over Hamilton to Grimsby, and now people are kind of staying into Hamilton because it's a great new story, and they're seeing a lot of appreciation. Now,
what about Burlington, Oakville? Because the prices are still quite high if you live in that area.
Well, Burlington, the average price is $576,000, so we're almost talking $200,000 difference between Hamilton and Burlington. Oakville, again, a wealth market, has always done really, really well. But again, people are looking for different alternatives. Ancaster has become a huge wealth market. We've seen some great sales for new builds and knockdowns and things like that have been off the charts. So Ancaster is becoming a real wealth mecca, and so is Dundas, as a matter of fact, another great wealth market in Hamilton.
Well, it's really exciting to watch, that's for sure, especially for those interested in real estate.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Conrad Zurini, joining us live here on News Now. We'll take a short break. Up next, we'll preview tonight's Thursday nighter in the NHL, where the Cardinals host the